off against the Northern. Live from Barry Events Center, CCHN is proud to present ACHA Women's D2 Hockey. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas facing off against the Northern Michigan Wildcats. Hello everyone, I'm Matt Ryder alongside my broadcaster partner Derek Steele. We had some technical difficulties leading up to this game, and that's why we are not having a pregame to you, but we'll explain everything of what to expect to see in this game against NMU tonight. But Derek, looking at these Chippewas starting the season undefeated at 4-0, we're at 5-0. Half the team are new faces with the locker room. What can we expect to see from them today?
Yeah, Matt, they're down a couple of players. Noelle Sombro's out. We saw her go down late in the game yesterday. Tegan Perry is out. Bree Murmerluck is out for them as well. They're starting to get banged up a little bit, but I expect them to be resilient. Bree Showers in goal for them tonight. The opponent she's going against is Joey Johnson. Her former teammate. She's going against Paris. She's got some teammates, old teammates, if you will say, in this game tonight. So expect to see her come out and make some big saves, especially against this Wildcats forecheck that we saw was a really good forecheck against Abraham yesterday.
Yes, and we'll be getting started here in any moment now. Chippewas are huddling around their goalie, Bree Schroer, and MNU Wildcats are talking things over at their bench.
Quickly, before we get into stuff, let's go through Light the Lamp really quickly.
Yeah, so Light the Lamp, I have Zoe Saudi. She's going to have a bunch of her family watching today's game, so she's extra excited for that and ready to rock and roll.
Shout out to the Saudi family if you're watching it right now.
Yep, shout out to the Saudi family. And Derek, who do you got for Light the Lamp tonight?
I'm going to go with the birthday girl. She's turning the big 20 today. She's 2 decades old. I'm going with the alternate captain. I'm going Leah Palmer. I'm calling it right now. She's having a birthday goal. She's going to have a big game at Barry on her birthday.
Leah Palmer, she had a couple shot opportunities last night and was very good at facilitating the puck, leading the team in assists with 6 assists on the year. And it is her birthday, so maybe that'll give her some extra motivation to have a great game today, and it'll spread across her teammates. NMU, they're short tonight. Their goalie from last night was banged up, and she'll be not playing tonight, but Johnson will take her place tonight in goal.
Goalie for tonight for the Chippewas is going to be Bree Schroer. You saw her in that overtime winner against Bowling Green a couple weeks ago. She made some huge saves. She played against Michigan State that opening night. She's had a big season for the Chippewas so far this year.
Yes, she has, and we're on our way here at CCHN in the Barry Center. Here comes number 61, Leotino. Wojtas going to the puck in the corner. Battling it with Cecilia Cunningham. Lindsay in the corner, passing it to her. Oh, Lindsay gets hit. Here comes the Chippewas. Trying to set up their offense. Passing it to Del Rey. Del Rey around the corner. To 22 Haney. Here comes NMU for the breakaway. Paris Weichleiner, the captain. Haney battling it with 17 Olivia Hodges.
Something to watch out for the Chippewas tonight. They were very loose on the bus today. I expect to see them high flying, have that speed coming out of the gate. Something we really haven't seen from them yet this afternoon.
Hubert passing it to Leotino. Leotino getting it across the ice. McFall will go after that puck, hitting it to Leotino. Dog pile in the corner there. Here's Leotino taking a shot, deflected by NMU. NMU hits it across the ice. A pass in the crease to Brooke. Brooke couldn't convert. Here comes the breakaway on offense for NMU.
give a big shout out to Whitus there, able to keep that puck on sides to give Leotino the shot down low in the crease to try and make it a 1-0 game. She wasn't able to capitalize on it though.
Leotino battling it against two NMU players. Here comes Caitlin Williams to help her out. Caitlin Williams and Leotino going out to the bench. Here comes Lindsay Walton passing it to Paris, the captain. Shot by NMU. Went wide. Got Wilson going after the puck. Here comes NMU controlling the puck. A pass reflected off Declan Wojtas. Puck is going against the boards here. Wojtas controlling the puck, passing it to the captain, Emily Kostilny. Kostilny to Wilson. Wilson will give it away to MNU. Here's Hodges. Hodges with Wojtas. Wojtas. And the ball goes number 3, Lexi Anderson. Shot from number 11, MNU. Number 3 in the corner going against Palmer. Shot from number 11, Ashley McFall. Here comes Wojtas going at it. 1-on-1. Pass to the captain, Barnett. Wilson controlling it, hitting it to the left side. The walls.
While I get a chance, I want to give a big shout out to Mariah Wilson, allowing us to use her computer today so we could get the stream. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to work out, but a big thank you to Mariah for allowing us to do that.
Great puck movement by the Chippewas, taken away by NMU. NMU will kick it across the left side of the boards. Here's the Chippewas in the crease. Mac had an opportunity there, deflected by the goalie Johnson. Here's 17. Hodges.
That was actually Saudi who had a chance in the crease there. I would like to see Hubert be a little bit more quicker on that turnaround to try and get that goal past Johnson there. I think she might have had an open net to shoot on.
Yeah, there's Saudi with the shot, deflected by Johnson, the goalie. Chippewas are in the crease here, trying to make something happen, trying to get their offense going. Del Rey eyeing the ice here.
Man, have we said Del Rey's name a lot this year? She's leading the team with 5 goals. She has, I believe, 3 assists on the season so far. She's been a big part of that Chippewas offense.
Wojtas saw Del Rey in the corner. Del Rey gave it up. Puck going to the left side of the boards here. 1-on-1 action with Hubert. Hubert will go off. Here's Caitlin doing her shifty stick skills. Going in the crease here. Backhand. And that'll be stopped by Johnson.
This play there by Johnson to be able to pounce on the puck there, not allow the players to have a chance. I think if she would have let that puck bounce out, then Palmer would have been able to bury it for that early goal.
Yeah, Chippewas are getting a lot of opportunities here in the crease, moving the puck around, and the puck will stay on their side and try to get the opportunity here. 14.5 to go here in the first period. Puck is continuing on the side for the Chippewas. Here's Kostilny looking for it.
Something we didn't see from the Chippewas a lot yesterday was the extended zone time in their offensive zone. They were able to bury 5 shots, but it was quick dump and go, kind of showing off their speed.
Grace Leotino had a pass in the crease there, and that was
Nixon.
Was it Nixon?
61 Nixon.
61 Nixon had a goal, continuing her hot streak from last night. Goal number 4 on the year for Nixon. She had 2 last night, 1 in the state series. So what happened there, Derek? You can help me out, but number 77, Leotino, she had the puck on the left side, and it was bouncing around, and Nixon had that shot opportunity and converted.
Yeah, that was a great play by Nixon there to be able to convert off of that. I called it a rebound. I feel like Leotino had a shot on net there for it to be able to rebound off of it and bury it in the back of the hole. Great play by her. I almost picked her for Light the Lamp. Kind of wish I did today, though.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the players to watch today. Williams had an opportunity there on the right side to facilitate. Palmer, the birthday girl, taking the puck, trying to make something happen. Here's Williams, point guard. Kicking it across to NMU. Racing down the court here. This Paris, the captain. Captain with the shot. Shore with the lead to bounce it off.
You gotta believe that save by Shore there was a huge one. Getting that save on her former teammate, that's gotta feel good for Schroer.
That's gotta feel great. Costinelli had a shot opportunity there, not enough power on it, and Johnson for the save.
Something big to watch out for both of these teams today. Both goalies for the team, I know we mentioned it a lot yesterday, Johnston and Schroer are former teammates. So you know each one of them wants to outduel each other. There's bragging rights on the line here today, Matt.
It's always fun when you face an old teammate. Brings the best out of you. Here comes NMU. Paris, the captain, going in the crease with the shot. Stopped by Schroer. Still in the crease here after the rebound. Here's the captain. Here's the boy toss, making it life hard for the captain to facilitate.
We talked about Whitish being able to keep that puck onside earlier today. That was a great play there by Ford Polson to keep that puck onside. I thought it might have leaked out behind the blue line, but the refs called that onside. Great play by her to keep it onside and on the offensive zone for the Wildcats.
Here comes NMU. Cecilia controlling the puck, passing it to her teammate Walton. Walton to Lexi. Lexi with the shot. Shore saw that. Bounced off her knee pass. Here comes the offense. Stopped by CMU. Palmer being effective on defense early here. Number 22, Haney will control the offense here.
I know we weren't able to talk about players to watch out for like we normally like to, but one of the players I have is 3, Lexi Anderson. She found the back of the net once. She had a really good game, yesterday. She was a big reason why NMU had a season high in goals at 2. She was really aggressive on the forecheck. She was aggressive in all phases of the game yesterday.
Yeah, that's one thing that stood out to me is the forecheck of the defense were very aggressive, not giving much space for NMU to do anything last night, and they're continuing it here. Here's a shot from number 11, McFall. Hubert in the corner. A pass to Wilson. Wilson had, that was Zoe. Zoe Saudi had a shot opportunity.
Oh, you know Saudi wanted to bury that one. I guarantee you if she gets another chance like that. Oh, nice play there by Nixon, though. But if Saudi gets another chance like that, she's going to capitalize on that goal.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that line. Nixon, Del Rey, and Saudi. You can definitely count on that line being effective in today's offense. Here comes 17, the captain, Emily Kostilny. That shot is off. Stopped by the goalie, Johnston. NMU getting a breakaway here. Paris, the captain, had a shot. Here comes Saudi, kicking it to the right side. Boy toss across the court, nice pass to Brooke Hubert. Hubert on the right side, going in the corner. NMU had numbers. Here's NMU battling with the Chippewas here. Del Rey going at it, controlling the puck. Ooh, nice shifty move by Del Rey.
Great defense there by the Wildcats to be able to poke that puck away from Del Rey.
Wildcats definitely making it hard on the Chippewas offense here to get something going to set up their offense. Here comes, that was Caitlin Williams. Leotino handling the puck. battled by two NMU defenders. Williams around the net, using her vision. Nice. Sharp pass. Palmer with a shot from behind the arc.
Someone lost the stick. Let's see who it is. Who's the guilty party? It's going towards the Chippewas bench. That was Del Rey's stick. What a series Del Rey has had. She lost her glove yesterday, loses her stick today. Maybe we need to start duct taping everything to her hands.
Yeah, I feel like she's the kind of person that likes to lose things. Maybe her keys and her phone time to time too. But here's the Chippewas. Now NMU trying to control their offense.
It's okay, Matt. You almost forgot your wallet in the hotel room today.
Thank God.
It happens. It happens.
It happens. 9:29 left here.
Fans, don't forget that the CMU Club Hockey Network YouTube channel is your one-stop shop for highlights, exclusive interviews, and full game broadcasts for CMU Women's D2 and Men's D3 hockey. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so as to never miss a moment of Chippewa hockey. Just go to YouTube and search CMU Club Hockey Network to find the channel.
White toss in the corner here, losing it. Puck is in the crease. Everyone's battling for it, and it will be stopped by Bree Schroer.
Nice awareness by Schroer to be able to keep an eye on the puck as to not let it in the back of the net. One of the things I talked about with Abraham is allowing too many rebounds. Nice job by Schroer to pounce on the puck and be able to get the whistle there.
Yeah, I can only imagine it's so hard for a goalie to just keep her eyes on that puck. And there's 3 to 4 players there. Here's the captain for Steelney, passing it to Wojtas to Del Rey to Wilson. She's going to try to lead the offense here. Here's Del Rey using her vision. Nice short pass to Williams, Wojtas. Excuse me. Here's a shot from Steelney. Puck in the corner here, NMU trying to get something going. Stopped by Del Rey, but here's a breakaway from number 17, Hodges. That's a shot off. Rebound. Declan Wojtas is double teamed. NMU trying to start something. Shifty move from number 3, Anderson.
We saw that from Anderson a lot. It's those little moves that's able to get her away from her defender. That's why she was able to score that goal yesterday.
Del Rey trying to lead something down the ice here. Here's NMU controlling it.
Shots right now are favored 11-7 in favor of the Chippewas.
Walton controlling the offense. Double teamed by CMU. CMU will take advantage. Number 2, Wallen had a shot off the deflection. Here comes Nixon. Nixon to Wilson. Wilson with a shot. Deflected by NMU. Hodges trying to control the offense here. CMU has numbers on defense, which is usually a bad thing for the opposing team here, because we're top notch this year on defense. Just closing in those gaps on that forecheck. Puck goes slowly into the right corner. Here's Hubert kicking it out to the left side. We'll have number 8, the captain. Triple team by the Chippewas. Here's Wilson. A light pass to NMU. NMU will kick it out to the right corner. The birthday girl, Palmer, will control it behind the net. Pass to Wilson.
You think Palmer appreciated those happy birthday songs on the bus today?
Oh yeah, that was a big surprise on the bus. The girls gave her a card, and I believe a birthday treat.
There were some flowers there was a balloon.
And there were some banger songs, just getting them hyped up around the birthday girl, and good vibes. Yeah, good vibes leading into this game here.
Castilny, the one in charge of the music on the bus, she had a good playlist going today.
The coach was vibing to it too, Coach Haney.
He was.
I was too. It was an amazing song. It was like a birthday song that had her name in it. Happy birthday, Leah. It was a weird kind of thing. Here's Caitlin Williams in the corner. A nice pass in the crease to Del Rey. None other than Del Rey. It's staying in the crease. Caitlin, Del Rey, Saudi, the power trio there. Here comes Roy Toss, right. He's got a one-on-one breakaway here for Hodges. Hodges and Palmer going one-on-one here.
Nice play by Palmer there to be able to regroup, get back on defense, and to be able to save that from being a breakaway and possibly tying this at 1.
Samuel trying to get something going here. Palmer trying to catch that with her hand.
Shovel pass.
Yeah, shovel pass. Good call on that, Derek. 5:21 left to go here in the first period.
We see the Chippewas being really aggressive on the forecheck. They had a number of chances to go up to, they're already at 13 shots right now in the game unofficially, but it's going to just be a matter of time before we finally see them be able to capitalize on these shots. If I'm Coach Haney right now, I'm telling them to stay aggressive, stay on that forecheck, and just continuing to batter Johnson with these shots, and eventually they're going to start flying in for you.
Yes, I agree, Derek. That's what's been working this whole season so far. It's just continuing taking shots on these goalies like they did at Logan Card, and they got 2 of them in, ended up winning that in overtime. That was the only game that was struggling for the offense, but
Resilience is the key.
Resilience paid off and created a W for the Chippewas. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Here's NMU kicking it to the left corner. Haney being aggressive on defense there. Here comes the captain, Mac Barnett, going against a double team on NMU. Haney trying to help her out. Both take a fall. Here comes Izzy O'Donnell, kicking that puck into the corner. Birthday girl, Leah Palmer, controlling it, kicking it to the right side. Captain Mac Barnett controlling the puck. That will just go right into NMU. NMU will take it. Kind of a half-court shot there.
Something interesting to note on Shore last year. She allowed 45 goals. She still had a 93.936 save percentage. So she was getting battered with shots. They were averaging about 45 to 50 shots a game. Northern Michigan's at 7 with about 4 minutes left in the first period. So you got to believe that she's feeling a lot better so far this year, taking about 25 to 30 shots. I know Abraham had about 40 yesterday, which was on the high end. These 2 goalies have given up 7 goals so far. The team scored 20. That's a plus 13 goal differential.
Yeah, goalies have to be excited about that, especially being the forecheck being a lot better this year, just closing in the gaps, making sure there's no space and making it hard on opponents on offense to get things going. But here's Roy Toss around the goalie here, going one-on-one with Hodges. Here's a pass to Caitlin Williams. Caitlin Williams has a one-on-one. Oh, deflected by number 11, Ashley McFall. Williams had an opportunity there. Here's Hodges going against a double team for the Chippewas. Captain Kostilny controlling it. She'll pass to Wilson, just a little off her reach. Here goes Williams with the steal. One-on-one action. Shot just wide.
I said the same thing about Saudi earlier as I'm about to say with Williams. I guarantee you if she has that same opportunity, the breakaway later in the game, she's capitalizing on that shot.
Oh yeah, these girls have they have chemistry within each other, and you can tell from the first 4 games and going into game number 5 here that they will be capitalizing on those goals, and they can and will. So expect to see Williams, Del Rey, Nixon, and Saudi to be the main factors on offense to score your goals here for the Chippewas. 2:50 to go here in the first period. Both teams just a little sloppy, similar to the game last night. First period, just trying to get a groove on offense. Defense seems to be good on both sides.
I know Central Michigan would love to be able to get the win here today. Get a sweep at Northern Michigan. Northern Michigan came into Mount Pleasant last year, outscored the Chippewas 8-1 in a 2-game series, swept them. So you know the Chippewas would love to get that little bit of revenge. This is a big revenge year for the Chippewas so far.
Yeah, it's a revenge season for sure. Chippewas controlling the offense here. Here's Brooke Hubert trying to loses the puck. NMU trying to make a breakaway happen. That puck will be kicked to the left side. 2:17 left here in the first period.
That puck went into the Northern Michigan bench. Luckily, it didn't hit anyone. Everyone's okay down on that Wildcats bench.
I'll be ready just in case if that puck just comes flying up. I got hands. Okay, I can catch.
Can you skate though? That's a real question.
Yeah, you will never see me on the ice rink because I'll embarrass myself and fall on my butt every single time. All right, 2 minutes to go here. Emily Costillion kicking it to NMU, unfortunately, and CMU trying to control the puck. Saudi going after it with a 1-on-1. Here's Costillion trying to kick it away. Number 6, Cecilia, being shifty with her stick skills, had a shot opportunity, deflected by Shore. Here's Brooke Hubert trying to get something going, kicking it to the right corner. Caitlin Williams, 1-on-1 action. Oh, gets a steal right there by Williams. Williams double teamed. She needs help. She gets slipped over. Mac Burnett here for the rescue. To the corner. Shot or pass to the crease to Del Rey, the superhero of this team. And so what happened there, Derek?
Man, what a great pass that was by Burnett into the crease. You had Del Rey streaking towards the goalie. We saw this team trying to hit that play a couple of times last night. They weren't able to succeed on it. Great vision there by the captain to be able to find the leading goal scorer. That's number 6 on the season for Del Rey.
That is number 6, and yeah, Caitlin Williams had a great steal there on the right side in the corner, and she was being double teamed and needed help, and Mac Barnett helped, got the assist, saw Del Rey in the crease. She's always in the crease getting her goals there. Here's number 14, passing it to 17 for NMU. Haney will control the puck behind the net. She needs help. Passing it to the captain, Barnett. Barnett seeing the ice to Palmer. Palmer going down, passing it to Williams. Here's NMU, triple team, double team by the Chippewas. Del Rey trying to help out. Chippewas lose the puck. And NMU on a breakaway here going against a triple team. Here comes Williams. Here's another 1-on-1. Great passing to Del Rey. Del Rey to Williams. Oh, just passed, just out of her reach to Williams. Williams definitely had that. She takes another fall in the corner. Here comes NMU.
I say give it another series or two. I guarantee you Del Rey and Williams are hooking up for that goal there. These two players are still trying to learn each other's kind of styles of play. Great play there by the Chippewas, though.
10 seconds, or about 10 seconds left here in the first period. Williams had an opportunity there in the crease. Here comes Williams behind the net. 7 seconds to go. Passing the crease. NMU will just kick it out for the last 2 seconds here. What a great first period by both sides. And we'll be back for a short break. This is from CCHN. Back here at CCHN alongside my partner Derek Steele here at the Berry Center. And we're here going into the second period. Chippewas up 2-0. Here comes Kostilny trying to control the puck. We're in a 1-on-1 with number 3, Lexi Anderson. Dogpile in the corner.
First period shots were 15-9 in favor of the Chippewas.
Saudi on the left side takes a shot. Deflected.
Going back to my point though, we saw the Chippewas really aggressive on the forecheck, as the refs are not going to stop play there to get the goal back on the where it needs to be. I really thought there was going to be a whistle there.
Yeah, usually I think they would stop and make sure that's okay, because that puck was still near the goal. But here's the Chippewas. Wojtas to Zoe Saudi, 1-on-1 here. Great passing for the NMU Wildcats. Kostilny will pop it out to NMU here.
I want to give a big shout out and thank you to my mom for basically producing this broadcast for us today. She's been contacting me about some technical stuff, so big shout out to her and a big thank you.
There was a shot there by NMU, deflected by one of the Chippewas' legs, and she went down for a second. I didn't catch who it was. But yes, Derek, Mama Steele coming in clutch for this broadcast, just helping us out, giving us good advice and positive vibes. So shout out Mama Steele.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you do.
Never met her, but she sounds like a great mom. Probably one of the best moms in the world, I'm sure. Here comes the birthday girl, Palmer, kicking it across the right side of the boards. There's number 8, Paris, the captain.
So it's Captain Mac and then Paris the captain. Why isn't it Captain Paris?
That's the way it goes. Here's the puck in the crease. Bree being active in there all over on the ground. They need to get that puck out of there, and they do. But to NMU to set up their offense. There's a slap shot.
I think more credit goes to Haney there, though. She hit the deck, and she blocked probably 3 or 4 shots in the span of 5-10 seconds there. Great play by the coach's daughter.
She was putting her body on the line for sure. Helping Bree out, making sure that puck doesn't go in. And Bree making a good amount of notable shots here early on in the second period. And but you can definitely see, Derek, the NMU has been very active here, just coming out fast. They are shorthanded with their goalie being out, and one of their best players, Chloe Valente being out as well. She had second most points in the ACHA, I believe.
Yeah, she had 54 last year. She had 27 goals, 27 assists, which actually put her 1 behind the leader. She had 54 points. The leader had 55. Cannot remember who it was off the top of my head, though. But these Wildcats know that they're going to get some extended playing time, and they're trying to prove to their coach that they deserve this playing time.
Here's Anderson trying to control the puck. Puck goes to the right side of the boards. Captain Barnett to Nixon. Nixon will kick it. She'll have a 1-on-1. Also going against Izzy into the crease there. Bounced out. Barnett trying to control it. Helping her out is Nixon. Nixon takes a shot. And Johnson will just see that through.
I know I'm no Joel Drucker. I don't know goalies and how they play as much as Drucker does, but I really like that play by Johnston there to stick her or to get her stick out and just deflect that pass. I think that was intended for Nixon. I feel like if Nixon got that pass, she would have had the right side of the goal to score on, and this would be a 3-0 game.
I agree with you on that, Derek. That puck was in the crease and looked like it was going to go in. Here comes the Chippewas. None other than Del Rey passing it to assistant captain Palmer. Palmer to Wilson. Wilson going into a double team, trying to pass it to Palmer. Palmer 1-on-1 action with Lindsey Walton. Here comes Paris, the captain. Del Rey in there with Wilson, I think. Nope, that was Saudi. hard to see from up here.
Is it just me, or is Palmer playing with this like an extra step today? She seems to have that second gear going today really well.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, she definitely has that gear going, and I think she's just been like that all season, and she doesn't give enough credit. She is the leading in assists with 6 on the season, and you know, I think she's trying to prove herself that she can be more than a passer by taking notable shots on net earlier in the first period. Here comes Palmer, the birthday girl, one-on-one with Olivia Hodges. Here comes Wilson, skating down the ice. Great passes, Zoe Sadi. Zoe Sadi having an opportunity, takes a shot in the crease, no go. Back to Declan Wojtas, deflected. Del Rey, double teamed in the corner. She loves those backhand shots. Here comes Williams, deflected off of number 17, Olivia Hodges. Here comes the captain, controlling the puck. 15.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Puck is on the left side, going behind the goalie here. Olivia Hodges trying to control it. Here comes Caitlin Williams, one-on-one action. She doesn't see the NMU player coming after her. She needs help. And comes Steele trying to help her out. Puck is going into the crease here. Kicked out to Izzy O'Donis, number 4 for NMU. Here's the breakaway from number 61, Gabrielle Nixon, one-on-one action. Down, takes a shot, and not enough power on that puck. Right into the chest of Johnson.
I think if Nixon let that puck drive a little bit deeper and closer to Johnston, she might have been able to trick her and get it past her. I know she had that defender there, but just let the puck travel a little bit deeper.
Yeah. There's a whistle blown after the drop puck for the faceoff. Refs communicating with each other here. I think they gotta make sure the clock is correct.
Changing the face-off, the person who's doing the face-off. So if a ref points in whatever direction for a face-off, basically that means that the person went early, so they have to come out of the circle and a new player will go in.
Here's a pass in the crease to NMU. That puck is just in the crease with a bunch of players. Puck is on the left side of the corner here. Lexi Anderson trying to control the puck here. Palmer have some. Here's a pass across the ice to the right side. Haney trying to go for it.
Here's something I never thought I'd say, Matt. Lions have a 14-point lead right now. It's 21-7 in favor of the hometown Lions.
Oh my goodness! Good job for the Lions. I was a big Lions fan when Stafford was there, but not anymore. So thank you for the update for the Lions there.
If only the Spartans could have done that well yesterday, but we don't talk about that.
Here's a pass to the right corner here. Haney kicking it out. Go Blue, everybody. That was a heck of a game by the Wolverines to get that Paul Bunyan back to Ann Arbor.
It'll come back to East Lansing next year, don't worry.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Okay, here's the puck here. Caitlin Williams trying to control the puck. She's got a one-on-one. Takes a shot, deflected off of number 6, Cecilia Cunningham. What did you see in that? So, okay, in that play, Caitlin Williams was taking it down on the right side, and she had a one-on-one, but then a second NMU player tried to help her out to close in on that defensive stance there, which made it hard for Caitlin Williams to convert and get a slow shot off that shot to Johnston. And Johnston did her job to make that play. 13-20 left to go here in the second period. Brooke Hubert will take the face-off and win it here. Going around the right side of the corner, controlling it behind the neck. Pass to to Del Rey. Del Rey going shifty down to take the shot in the crease. That puck is going up. And goal apparently, right, by the refs. Yep. Do we get a confirmation? Barnett. Goal by Barnett. That was a little confusion there. That puck was in the crease, and it was going back and forth, and Barnett able to notch it in for her 3rd goal of the season to make it a 4-0 game for the Chippewas.
Keeping me busy here. I'm going from my notes to write down the goals to the stream. Keeping.
It's good to be busy. For the Chippewas to just notch up those goals here against the Wildcats. Wildcats are struggling just to get something going here, and just for the season. They played some notable teams in Adrian and Sioux College, and they're definitely understanding that we're a top team to look at too. Being at 4-0 right now, tying our 5-0. My apologies. After that big win, overall team win effort, 5-2 over NMU.
Okay, here's a fun fact for you, Matt.
What's that?
Northern Michigan has given up 5 goals in their last 3 games in a row. They lost to Adrian in both of those games, 5-1. They lost 5-2 yesterday. They've given up at least 5 goals in every game so far this year.
Yeah, and that's something they need to work on defensively for sure. And if the Chippewas keep picking this game up and doing their thing, it's going to be another 5-goal game that they're going to allow.
At least.
Because they're on a roll here early in the 2nd period with 12 minutes to go. Great passing to Castilny. Castilny looking for Hubert. Hubert with a 1-on-1. She has Del Rey going in the crease. Puck doesn't get to her. Castilny racing it with 2 NMU defenders going at it. Here's Hubert. Hubert going 1-on-1 with Paul. Here's number 7. Moore going at it, splitting the defense, takes a shot to Shore with the stop. CMU being very active on defense here, making sure, closing in on those gaps, making sure they don't get opportunities there.
I like that stop by Shore there, but that's what I'm talking about. She made the blocker save, and then she kind of let it trickle away from her. That's where you kind of stop it with the mitt, get the whistle, go to the face-off, versus allowing them to have a possible rebound shot.
Yeah, exactly. They need to avoid those rebound shots, because when that puck is in the crease, most likely it's danger zone for the goalies. Here's Haney, right behind the net. Oh, there's a pass down the line to the NMU. NMU unable to control the puck. Here comes the Chippewas in the corner here. As Nixon trying to control it. Here's number 4 for the NMU. We have a whistle. 11 minutes to go here in the 2nd period. Got Derek Steele with me here, broadcasting this game. This is a very nice arena we're at, Berry Center, I believe. And great view from up here. Sometimes it's hard to see the numbers, but overall it's great to see both teams just going at it. Another whistle blown. So Derek, I know you were talking to Coach Haney earlier this week. It was Thursday, before a Halloween weekend. And what was he saying about the team, of how they progressed here so far?
Yeah, one of the big things he talked about is the Northern Michigan this week, and then Adrian home and home next weekend. Adrian is one of the best teams in the CCWHA. They're a really good squad. That's going to be a really fun series to be able to do next weekend. That's going to really test this team. Obviously, knock on wood, they've been able to dissect Northern Michigan really well so far. Let's see how they do against Adrian. Another thing, is talking about practices. He's talked about how practice has been really well so far, and how the team's kind of practicing or going about practices like they would in a real game setting.
Yeah, exactly. And the practices are definitely leading to success in the games here this season. Just doing those one-on-one action, 3-on-3s, and they're going to have a Halloween type of practice coming up this week. I believe on Monday, tomorrow, maybe it's Tuesday. So the girls are excited for that coming into this week.
Oh, good play by Del Rey not to touch the puck. If she would have touched that puck, especially with Nixon on the ice, they would have gotten 6 players on the ice penalty.
Stealing kicks it to the right side of the corner. Izzy O'Donnell for NMU Wildcats. Trying to control it. Here's Williams going one-on-one with Izzy. Williams has no problem. Doesn't need any help. She's using her vision, trying to see if anyone's popping up in the crease there. Pass to Del Rey, and Del Rey, a shot in the crease to make it her 7th goal in the season, and the 2nd one tonight. And there's no other way of saying this. Del Rey is definitely the best player in the series so far against Northern Michigan. Always just being there in the crease, always ready for those rebounds, and to have success just watching that puck just like flow around in the crease and find the promised land. Del Rey definitely being the superhero in this series and in the season so far. 9 minutes to go here in the 2nd period. So this day, we have this day in Chippewas history, right? And it's the men's D3 team. They got swept by SBSU a year ago today. So sorry to lead it into a dark note, but that's what happened a year ago today. So deal with it. But 8:50 to go here in the 2nd period. We have Del Rey trying to make something happen. Maybe going for a Hattie. A shot in the left corner. And that's her 3rd goal tonight. And that is an official hat trick for Del Rey. And that is, I can't keep count. That's what 8, 9 goals on the year. Just literally,
we'll get an official count.
We'll get an official in a couple seconds, official goal count. But literally, I want to say just putting the team on her back, but there's a lot of notable players who are just helping out. But if we get a consistent scoring from Del Rey, she's just the leader on this offense for sure. And it's been really fun to see. I know Derek's having a blast. 9 on the season with 5 games. That's almost an average of 2 goals per game, guys.
By the way, 2nd hat trick of the season for Del Rey.
2nd hat trick. She's unbelievable. And I was gonna pick her for my Light the Lamp, but I had a feeling Zoe Sadi was gonna.
I almost picked her too today, but we're gonna go with it.
We're gonna go with it. I was gonna pick her for points because I am behind, guys. Derek is killing me on Light the Lamp. So if you can help me with picking up players, you can just put it in the comments or whatever, because I need help bad. But we're winning, and that's the best part of it, so that's all that matters. There's a shot from the Chippewas, stopped by Johnson. 7:48 left here in the 2nd period, and the Chippewas are just. I think the team had a great slate last night. We stayed at the Quality Inn Hotel. The players were watching the game. I'm sure most of them are Michigan fans because they're coming out with a lot of great energy here. And had some Domino's pizza and great breakfast, team breakfast this morning. And they're coming out with a lot of fire. And you're right, Derek. Maybe it's because it's Leah Palmer's birthday, and that's what is contributing to the energy here on the offense and defense. Not giving up a goal here tonight. 7:26 left. Wilson trying to go at it. NMU kicking it to the left side of the corner. Captain Cole Steelney, light pass to, I believe that's Palmer in the right corner. Swift passing for NMU. Here's Lexi Anderson with a shot, and Schroer just able to snatch that with her, I believe, right hand. Schroer doing very well in that. Not talking to her or about her too much in this broadcast, but she's doing her thing, making those notable stops, and being the leader on this defense tonight, or this afternoon. Here's Wilson. Wilson gets a trip, no call though by the refs. She gets back up slowly. Here's Stealing Ballant, one-on-one, being very aggressive. Palmer trying to help her out. Here's number 14 for MU, trying to get in the action. Lindsay Walton with the puck, kicking it to number 3, Lexi Anderson with a shot. That's a no-go. Here comes Saudi. And MU now has it. Saudi trying to get back on D here. Here's Costeely. Costeely kicks it to the right side. But it will be number 11, Ashley McFall, to control it. And now we have a whistle here.
Icing.
Icing call. 6:23 left. Glad you guys can join us on this broadcast and actually see the game, right? Last night we had a radio call. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Me and Derek had fun. We thought it went well. And but it's great to see you guys, that you guys can see what's happening here. Because the Chippewas are putting up a clinic on both sides. And it's very awesome to see, Derek, that, you know, they're not only winning just because, like, they're doing one thing right. Defense has just been dominant, and just offense, just crazy. And this is a similar game to the Bowling Green series, I believe.
We talked earlier about the team only having a week. They play Adrian in the home and home next weekend. That's going to be the first true test for the team. The sweep against Michigan State and then Bowling Green, kind of two teams that are having a down year. Northern Michigan still looking for their first win of the season. So Adrian's going to be the first true quote-unquote test for the team. This is a big confidence builder for the team going into that Adrian series, especially with Game 1 next Saturday being at home in front of the home crowd again. That's going to be fun.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's going to definitely, like you said, going to be a huge confidence booster. And just going into, like, the tougher teams, like Coach was saying. He was saying that these teams coming up is going to show who we really are. We've been dominant against these teams so far, and we're going to be going up against the tougher competition going on in the future, and just going home next week. So in the season, it's been have 2 games for a series and then get a week off. This will be the first week in the season.
Back-to-back weekend series.
Yeah, where it's back-to-back. So we'll see how they can handle with that, with a little adversity, if you want to say it's adversity. But, you know, we're going on a 5-hour road trip here and going through a hotel, making sure not a lot of sleep, waking up early. So they're going through adversity, and they're still contributing and making things happen on both sides here. So I'm not worried about that. Haney is definitely constructing a great program here for the Chippewas and making sure that everyone's on the same page. But back here we have the birthday girl Palmer controlling the puck, analyzing the ice, pass to Leotino. Leotino controlling it, touch pass to Nixon. Nixon going down to a triple team. She'll tilt to take a shot, but just above Johnson's head over the goal. Here comes Phoebe Moore to the captain, Paris. Paris with the number 17, Olivia Hodges with the shot. You know what Schroer did? Just stop that like she does. Here comes Caitlin Williams down the court. Again, another one-on-one. Can she make it happen this time? She sees Wojtas. That puck is not firmly to her stick. Here comes Nixon. Nixon going at it again, one-on-one with Olivia Hodges. Shot by, I believe it was Nixon again.
Palmer with the shot.
Leah Palmer. I know you picked her. You want a birthday go out of her today. And, you know, we'll see. She's still doing really good controlling the puck, making sure those notable players, right, on offense get their shot opportunities. And that's what's the most important thing. If she gets a birthday goal, that'll be a great celebration. Whoa. Back Barnett. And And number 14 for NMU just knocked right into each other and fell down at the exact same time. One of those weird situations. Here comes a one-on-one action by Lexi Anderson. Loses the puck. Here comes the Chippewas here. Del Rey will track it down, one-on-one action with Izzy O'Donnell for NMU. Here comes Del Rey. Facilitate. Oh my goodness, what a pass. A no-look pass to Nixon, I believe.
Hubert.
Brooke Hubert. Apologies. Brooke Hubert behind the net trying to see something happen. A pass to Leah Palmer. Leah Palmer to the goalie Johnson. So Palmer had an opportunity there. Perfect pass by Hubert from behind the goal.
We talk a lot about Schroer and Abraham, and both goalies have really good vision. That was really good vision by Johnson there. Being able to keep her eye on the puck, she had a lot of traffic in front of the net and the crease, and she was able to keep her vision, and not only was she able to save the puck, but when it started to trickle out, she was able to pounce on it and get the whistle.
Here's Brooke Hubert in the right side corner. Pass to the captain, Kostilny. Kostilny taking a shot. That'll be stopped by Johnson.
Oh, would Kostilny love to get goal number 1 on this season today?
She would. She's definitely getting her opportunities. Doing her part in facilitating the puck to the top scorers here. Here's Del Rey taking that face up. Kostilny with another shot. Back for net going at it with a double team. Puck goes into the right side corner. Here's number 7, Phoebe Moore. Olivia Hodges tracking that down. Takes a shot right into Schroer's. Whoa. And Schroer saw that from a mile away.
One of the quotes I like from Haney when I was able to sit down for him about Northern Michigan, they're the kind of team that has been successful year in and year out on a consistent basis. We're going to have to earn these victories this weekend. We saw them earn it yesterday. Abraham had a great game. The offense looked really solid yesterday. We're seeing the same exact thing with Schroer, the offensive defense. They've, I think, been able to outduel the Wildcats in all 3 phases of the game so far.
Yes, yeah, both sides, 3 phases. And number 8, the captain, Paris, will take it here on the left side.
Like right there, that was 61, that was Nixon, kind of pushed Paris off her spot. Paris wanted to go towards the net. Nixon forced her into the corner to the left point.
Yeah, Nixon doing a really good job with that one-on-one action. It just loses the puck in the corner here. Here comes number 3, Lexi Anderson, going into the triple team for the Chippewas. Chippewas surrounding her, not able to get an opportunity. Oh, just cutting down that spacing, just overwhelming the offense for NMU. Look at that, overwhelming defense, just controlling it. And here's Saudi with the pink stick, going at it.
Yeah, I know. We were talking to Shadi about the pink stick this morning. We were like, oh, did you do that? Is that something new? She looks at us. She's like, no, I've had that all year. Neither one of us has noticed that all year yet.
Yeah, there's a shot by Allison Haney. I believe she's trying to get her first goal of the year, too. And, but yeah, you were asking her, was she wearing pink for
Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
And she was really mad that we just noticed that she had the pink on her stick, and apparently she's been rocking it all year. And it's definitely been helping her out throughout the season with 3 goals. Here's a dog pile in the right corner here. Leah Palmer finds it. That's a huge spot behind. And that goes to the right corner. Palmer still getting opportunities.
I thought Palmer might have been able to capitalize on that one. She had no one around her. It was just her and the goalie.
I know she wants to.
She wants that birthday goal, and you know I want that birthday goal for her as well.
Yeah, Derek definitely wants that birthday goal. I'm sure Leah Palmer just wants that goal just to get things going for her on offense. Wants to put her on the board.
58.9 seconds left in the period. 32-18 in favor of the Chippewas for shots.
After the second period, he Here at CCHN, Derek, I believe, will be giving us a intermission report, catching you guys up with what's happening around the league and with the Chippewas. Here's Williams being double teamed in the right corner. Number 8 for NMU, the captain, just controlling it, trying to get something happen. But again, double teamed, being swarmed from CMU's defense. That puck going slowly down the ice here. Kicking it out is NMU. And now trickle across Reese Strower, and then Malik Steelney will control the puck. Nice pass to Williams. Williams going to be shifted here with a perfect pass, as she does perfectly with her passes throughout the season. Here's Nixon. She's being very aggressive. Takes a shot. Deflection. Here's Barnett kicking it to the crease. No one was there though for the Chippewas. And that'll do it from here at CCHN, everybody. And in the second period, we'll head into the third period. Come soon. Derek will give you all the updates. See you guys soon.
And we're back here on CCHN, second intermission report, brought to you by CMUWomen'sHockey.com. The scoring started early in the first period when Gabriella Nixon notched her fourth goal of the game, third in 2 games, giving the Chippewas a 1-0 lead. That was off a rebound. Leotino Shai got the assist there. Later in the first period, with 1:26 left, Kylie Del Rey, the leading goal scorer for the Chippewas, notched her 5th goal of the season. At least it was her 7th goal of the season. Sorry about that. To make it a 2-0 game. She was streaking towards the net. Barnett was able to find her from behind the net, get it past Johnston for the 2-0 lead. Go into the second period, up 2-0. Caitlin Williams getting her name in the scoring as well. Deflected off a defender, streaking towards the net, was able to beat Johnston high and towards the left side of the net to get the Chippewas a 3-0 lead. But they weren't done there. Mac Barnett, the captain, making a 4-0 goal right after. It was 17 seconds after the Williams goal. Barnett was able to notch her 3rd goal of the game, 2nd in 2 days. With traffic in front of the net, she was able to beat Johnston to notch the goal. Del Rey, this series has been the Del Rey show. She got 2 goals at 9:12 and 8:43 in the second period. Williams assisted on one. The second one was unassisted. So that's where we are, 6-0. Something to watch out for in this game is the penalties. There's only 3 penalties, 2 to the Wildcats, 1 to the Chippewas yesterday. Last night in the 5-2 Chippewas victory over the Wildcats, there's been no penalties called so far today. Something to kind of keep an eye out for in the third period. Now let's take a quick look at the Chippewas scoreboard, the out-of-town scoreboard. The CMU football team finally has their bye week, sitting at 2-6. Struggling season for the CMU football team. Daniel Richardson actually got benched in the second half of the game against Bowling Green last week. Will he be the starter against Northern Illinois on Wednesday, or will he be the backup? Soccer had their game against Kent State on Thursday. They tied 2-2. They lost to Ball State last night 2-1 though, so the women's soccer team is unfortunately over. But with that being said, you know they say one door closes, another one opens. It's a women's basketball team who's getting their season going underway soon. They had their maroon and gold scrimmage Friday night from their arena in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Liquor on the NHL, Columbus and New Jersey is currently tied 0-0 early in the first period. Our hometown Red Wings were able to beat the Minnesota Wild 2-1 yesterday. Lucas Raymond notching the only 2 goals for the Red Wings. The New York Islanders defeated the defending Stanley Cup champions Colorado Avalanche 5-4. And then the game of the night tonight is the Winnipeg Jets facing off against the Vegas Golden Knights at 8 p.m. from Vegas. But with that being said, that's been the second intermission report. We'll be back for the third period right after this.
We are back here at CCHN, and we're on our way here in the third quarter. 20 minutes to go. Let's see if the NMU Wildcats can have some positive aspects for the rest of this game and maybe catch up and do something. But it's been all CMU this afternoon, just controlling all three phases of the game so far.
I timed that countdown perfect, though. I count you down, and I didn't say I could not have done that better.
We're perfect on timing today. Everything's flowing just on a consistent basis. Unlike yesterday.
Yesterday we had our rocky moments yesterday, but overall it was good.
We had our rocky moments, but we came up clutch and came up on top, just like how this CMU teams, when they're down, they're staying consistent, they're staying composed, resilience. Del Rey mentioned when we talked with her that compose is the word that they've been communicating on the bench and in the locker room. Haney was saying with it, whenever you're down 2-0 or up 2-0, have the same mindset, 0-0 going into each period. Here's number 8 for NMU, just taking a shot to the goalie, Bree Schroer. Wildcats kicking it out. Williams getting a good handle on it, using her stick skills, being shifty. And that's a pass to NMU. Her passes are usually really on point to wherever she wants to put it. That's a little off pass from Williams, giving NMU an opportunity to control the offense. Here comes Williams. Perfect pass, but Nixon unable to catch it down. Here's Nixon, stick skills, triple team. Palmer taking it to the right side of the boards. Actually just ran into her dad in the restroom. And her mom is watching from home from the hospital, so prayers up as she's in the hospital cheering on her daughter on her birthday today. Here comes the breakaway, number 7. Phoebe Moore for NMU.
And went from seeing the dad in the bathroom to that.
Transitions are weird, that's how it goes. Here comes Mac Barnett.
If you can't tell, we have fun here on CCHN.
Yeah, I'm having a blast, and I'm sure the Chippewas are having a ton of fun being up 6-0, but having the same mindset. I think in their minds it's still 0-0, and they're staying composed and being on top of their game, offensively and defensively.
They're not letting the score get to their head. They're still on the gas. They're still, like you said, Matt, they're still going at this game like it's tied 0-0.
Exactly. Wilson trying to get in the action. NMU will control it here. The captain Paris trying to get her teammates involved, but that will go just right into Bree Schroer so she can pick it up and cradle it like a baby.
It was funny. I was talking to Del Rey last Sunday. We went to a Central Michigan volleyball game together, and we were talking. And we were joking around about the 2 overtime winners, because in the first 4 games, Central Michigan had 2 overtime winners. She looked at me and she said, if we go into another overtime game this year, I don't think my heart can take it.
Yeah, that's another thing that they've been saying throughout the week. And I mean, I get it. Athletes, they don't like going into overtime because they just want to win their games. But yeah, they really do not want to just continue going to overtimes within every series. And looks like from our point of view, there won't be another overtime in this series, as CMU is just controlling this game on all assets.
I think Bree will appreciate not having to be in net for another overtime period as well.
Her heart was probably racing during that whole overtime.
Hopefully her first regulation win on the season.
That would be huge. Oh man, that was a shot from number 17, Olivia Hodges, and she took a shot and Bree Schroer head-butted the puck right into her goal. There's nothing you can really do about that. That puck was just high and going straight to her head and just bounced and deflected into her own goal. And you can see Bree not really making any face impressions or just continuing to stay composed because there's nothing you can do about that. Number 2, facilitating the puck for NMU. Pass here in the crease. Palmer will break it up.
Correction, that last goal was scored by Christina Ligas.
Oh, Christina Ligas. She is not on my... Yeah, here you go. Thank you, John. She is not on my roster. Congratulations for Christina Ligas to get that first goal of the game here. Here's Palmer. Kicking it to the left side of the boards. There's Nixon. Here's some subs coming in for NMU. Fresh legs. Nixon controlling the puck. Doing really good on these one-on-ones. But that's breaking up for NMU. There's number 17, Ligas, taking it to the boards. Looks like the Steeler was locked up with number 8 here for the Wildcats. Here's Williams. Williams didn't see the puck, goes straight to her legs. Now she finds it. Perfect pass to the captain, Castiglione. Castiglione to Nixon. Nixon with the shot, deflected off Johnston. Mack trying to chase it down from number 4, Izzy O'Donnell. Here comes Palmer, picking it up. Pass to... Oh, that was Posen. Apologies. Here comes Hubert. Here comes NMU taking a shot. Bree able to knock that down. Puck is staying in the crease. Del Rey will pick it up. Pulls in, kicking it to the crease. There was a whoa from the crowd for NMU there. Whistle is blown. 13:42 left here in the third period. NMU able to get some momentum here to score their first goal of the game. And it was an unfortunate goal on the Chippewa side, just bouncing off of Bree's helmet into the goal. And I think she knows there's nothing much she can do about that. So it's about moving on to the next play.
You know Caitlin Williams has to feel good about that goal. She's from Michigan, about 20-30 minutes from here. Unfortunately, I don't think her parents were able to make the trip. I'm not sure. But a big goal from her and kind of what is going to be her homecoming this year.
Yeah, it's definitely very exciting to see her back in her hometown. Whenever you're back in your hometown, athletes ramp it up with their talents and play at a high level. There's a tripping over there with Brooke Hubert getting double teamed.
I like that no call there. Yeah, I think that could have been called a trip, but these refs have been letting these players play the game. They're not calling penalties unless it's something egregious.
Yeah, not sure if these were the same refs from last game yesterday, but yeah, there has not been many penalties called in both of these games in the series so far. Just letting the girls play. Puck goes around behind Bree Shore. The captain Castiglione controlling the puck, going left to right down the court. Last time she did this, she took a shot on net.
We talked about, lack of penalties. Chippewas have only been called for 1 penalty this year so far. Whitus is leading the team in penalty minutes right now. She only has 6 penalties, which is equivalent to 3. She has 6 penalty minutes, which is equivalent to 3 penalties. Something to keep an eye on if you're the fans of the Chippewas is a lack of penalties. They're very well managed. They don't go on that roller coaster too much.
Yeah, and in sports in general, the team with the least penalties usually has the best opportunity to secure the win, and that's been playing a big part for this season, as well as just both sides defensively and offensively. 11:37 left here in the third period and in the game. Haney going one-on-one. Nixon able to pick it up. Ooh, Nixon being aggressive with her stick. Leading the charge, going against two NMU players. Kicking it to the right corner. Daniel pulls in and control it. Pass it in. A steal from Kaylin Williams. Kaylin Williams has had a couple steals in this game, but unable to convert offensively. Here's the Chippewas in the crease here with 3 to 4 NMU players. Here's number 2, Lindsay Waltland, taking the charge, but Williams making life hard on defense for her.
Cowbell starting to come out from the Northern Michigan fans here.
Yeah, that cowbell, I don't like it, but...
Why don't you like the cowbell?
I don't know. It's a weird sound. Not like
Old man Matt.
Old man Matt. No.
Penalty upcoming. Maybe not.
That's a tough pass from Chippewas. Tino had trouble controlling that puck. Delray in the crease. Bounce off the goalie. Johnston. That was a quick slap shot by Delray. Here's the defense. The forecheck doing well, backing up, staying in front of the puck.
Can't believe you don't like the cowbell.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. I'm sure the fans will agree with me. Like, why? It's not my vibe. All right, here's NMU taking the charge here. Let's see if they can set up their offense and make something happen. But I have a feeling the Chippewas are just going to stay consistent here, just doing a really good job closing in on the space and making things hard on the offensive end for the Wildcats. Here's number 11, Good ball to Anderson. Anderson to number 17 here. Yes. Hubert, one-on-one action. Able to win that one-on-one. That was one of our key points in last night's game. She's controlling it. She sees Matt. No, but she gets hit from a Wildcat. Cecilia Cunningham. There's a stop by Slower doing her thing, making sure everything's not going in the puck's not going in the net.
Fans, be sure to tune in to CCHN next weekend for a full schedule of CMU hockey. The busy weekend will start Friday night when the men's D3 team travels to U of M Flint. Puck drop is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. and will be right here on CCHN, your home for Chippewa hockey.
Delray will take the face-off. She's been taking the face-offs in this game so far.
What a disappointing series that was for the men's Division III teams. Getting swept by Notre Dame, having that unfortunate loss in overtime yesterday, 6-5. They've dropped 4 games in a row. First time in 3 years that the men's team has dropped at least 3 games in a row.
Yeah, you're going up against a tough team. Here's the puck in the crease, going back and forth. Dog pile, and there's a blowing whistle.
Great play there by Johnston to be able to keep that puck out from the back of the net. I think Saudi might have been, I thought for a second Saudi might have been able to capitalize on that shot there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for you, Matt, she wasn't able to.
I'm hoping for a goal from her. Her parents are watching, her family's watching, so she was excited for that. Kind of a watch party at the Saudi place household. Delray making things happen. Here's a breakaway for NMU. Lexi Anderson leading the charge. Chippewas able to break it up because that's what they do. Delray kicking it to Wilson. Wilson with a nice grab. She has numbers. She has players. She has Delray behind her. It'll be deflected by the Wildcats. Delray at it again. One-on-one. She loses the one-on-one. Puck goes to the right side on the boards. Here's a pass to the other side. And holds it. Wildcats controlling the puck. She had the game winner in the BG series to close it out. 2-1 game. She's being aggressive, but deflected from the Wildcats. Delray trying to make something happen, unable to touch the puck as she goes off to the bench. Get new subs for the Chippewas. Williams leading the charge, going into 4 NMU players, and that's hard to control the puck, but she still has it. Going into the left side of the board, she triple team. She needs help. 7 minutes left here in the third period. My bad. You were talking about football earlier with the Lions, and I'm talking quarter.
They're still winning somehow.
Well, as you know, if you're a Lions fan, you're going to give up the lead and lose it. Here comes Williams down the right side, 1-on-1. She has help, but she will lose the puck. NMU being aggressive and actually really good on those breakaways from the Chippewas. That's something the Chippewas can improve on breakaways and one-on-ones going in the future. But here comes Caitlin going against 2 NMU players, takes a shot, but Johnston saw that, looked it in and deflected. Here comes the birthday girl, passes it to the left side. Caitlin Williams 1-on-1 again. She has these opportunities and a great pass to number 77, Leontino. That's high. Again, Williams with these sharp passes into the crease to Nixon, but Nixon unable to find it, and Johnson will hop all over that.
If you're looking for game reports, stats, schedules, and more, take a trip to CMUWomensHockey.com. There you can find those and much more, including player information, recruiting information, apparel, and more. That's CMUWomensHockey.com.
Chippewas are in happy spirits with Coach Haney clapping it up for the teammates that are coming in, and assistant coach Anastasia giving advice to the players on the bench. And Simbro, who's out tonight with an injury, is giving good positive outlooks to these Chippewas. I'm sure she wants to be a part of this terrific hope to be win tonight, this afternoon. Here's a puck in the crease. Number 17 Ligas taking control of the puck. Takes a shot at Derek. You want to explain what just happened there?
I love that from Shore. She just she stuck her mid out there. I just like, yep, thank you. I'll grab that.
Yo, that's like disrespectful. That was too easy for her. She did not flinch and just stuck her glove out.
The confidence from Shore there.
Oh my goodness. Shore just showing how confident she is in being in that goal tonight. Just giving up one goal and an unfortunate one that you can't really do anything about. Just headbutted it into her own goal. Delray takes a fall. NMU having it in the crease again.
If you're a fan of Northern Michigan, something positive to kind of look at is the defense is kind of starting to, nice save there by Schroer. That defense is starting to stiffen up for the Wildcats. You're starting to see them get more shots at Schroer. The forecheck is starting to become what we saw yesterday. And they have a short bench. They have 7 skaters plus Johnston in that. So they have such a short bench today. There's just one thing to look at positively.
Yeah, that's a great point, Derek. They are on a short bench, so I don't think it's because of the talent on this team. We are a talented team as well, but they are short on bench, not having their best player once again, Chloe Valente, and not having their main goalie in tonight, as Hubert takes it to the right side, going into a double team. So that's taking a big part of their team.
What a great game Bruning had yesterday, though. Yeah, she did let up 5 goals, but she made some really outstanding saves.
Yeah, it was 5 goals from different CMU players.
Central had 50-something shots yesterday. So you think about it, that's still about an 80, 90, somewhere in that ballpark save percentage.
Yeah, she did do well in goal. Like I said, spreading the puck on the Chippewas offensive side from different players. And tonight, Johnson doing her best, trying to limit the goals here, doing a great job in this third period, not letting in the goal after
tripping upcoming. That was Saudi who got tripped. Just waiting for the Wildcats to touch the puck. There's Schroer onto the bench.
Nixon with great passing skills to Wilson. Wilson had a shot. That's deflected. 4 minutes to go here in the game, the third period.
See who the guilty party is for the trip. 17 Ligas is going into the box. 2 minutes for a trip.
Derek, you were saying, yeah, the men's D3 team taking 2 losses to Notre Dame, which is a great program for hockey and for Division III. And I was watching the first game. It was a lopsided game, 7-2 going into the second period.
Ended at like 9-2, 10-2, somewhere in that range.
Okay, yeah. Devin did a great job doing play-by-play. It was great to see our boy Devin doing a great job there. And Reagan doing his thing on color. And Brady loves to talk a lot, so I'm sure he does not like doing color. But like you said, you know, they came back in overtime in that second game, just being resilient. So to come back and back and forth against a great team in Notre Dame, even with the loss, it shows what kind of team this team is on a given night.
How about this? A Palmer power play birthday goal? Or is that asking for too much?
You know what? I don't think that's asking too much. Power play opportunity. She knows her mom's watching from the hospital, and this could be great. Let's end it with a bang. Here comes the puck going to the other end. Chippewas chasing it. Will not be a nice ball. Here's Palmer. Great pass to Wilson. Bounces off. Palmer will retrieve it. Just under 3 minutes to go for the power, or not for the power.
In the game?
That's why
I knew you'd get there eventually. Good play by Williams to get out of the offensive zone so Palmer wasn't offsides.
Yeah. Williams, her stick skills are unmatched to anybody. Definitely on this ice and on the team. It was a nice pass in the crease there, but off Leotino's skate.
Yeah, Leotino seemed to be tripping a little bit. I think if she was able to keep her balance. Darn.
Shot by Leo Palmer.
If Leotino was able to keep her balance there, then I think she would have been able to cash that in for a power play goal.
Palmer, great pass up the middle to Saudi. Saudi trying to split the defense 1-on-1. That's tough when you have 2 defenders coming at you.
Get it to Palmer. Get it to Palmer. I think she is off the ice right now.
NMU doing a really good job defensively, closing in on those gaps on the forecheck. Here's number 2, Lindsey Walton, passing it to the right side over to us by Spider-Man in the booth.
You like the Spider-Man better than the Freddy Krueger mask from yesterday?
100%. I was Spider-Man for Halloween this year.
He was.
With the mask and everything. The whole 1 2
The whole 9 yards?
The whole 9 yards. Here's NMU trying to do something here with 1:15 to go. Williams, nice pass, as always, to number 18, Zoe Saudi with the pink stick. Wow. Hubert had opportunity, but stolen by NMU.
Palmer's on the ice.
Palmer is back with 1 minute to go. Derek wants a birthday goal for the opponent. There's a hook in the crease, but Schroer was able to notch that and save it and put it in a back pocket for a souvenir to take home from this long series, or long away trip.
55.2 seconds left remaining in this one. It's going to be a timeout. I believe that's the Wildcats who called the timeout.
Yep. Good call, Wildcats.
Hey fans, make sure to stay tuned after the conclusion of this game for the post-game show presented by Optimex Sports. We'll break down all the action from the third period, plus we'll go over Light the Lamp, our keys to the game, and highlight some players, plus much more. It's the post-game show presented by Optimex Sports.
Yes, Derek. We'll also catch you guys up on the pregame stuff that we didn't get to see us go over due to technical difficulties going into this game. And you'll see the light the lamp and who's going to get some points here. Is Derek going to take a commanding lead, or is Matt Ryder going to catch up and get closer and try to snag the lead here in the next game or two? Huh? No? Shaking your head? No? Come on. But you also see me on camera for the first time today. That'll be cool. You saw Derek on camera. I'm sure he killed it. He told me to get out of here during the intermission.
I did not say get out of here. I said leave.
Well, that hurt my feelings.
There's a difference.
Please, at least.
I did say please.
No, I did not hear. Well,
I said please.
maybe you did. Maybe you did. I do have a hard time hearing.
Let's go to Brendan. Did I say please?
Brendan is
He's staying out of this.
He is not Team Derek nor Team Matt Ryder.
Big thank you to Brendan for doing our camera work today, though. He's done a phenomenal job.
Definitely coming in clutch for us for doing camera for sure. It was me and Derek coming into this road trip. Two men. We wanted to get a third guy on.
2 men in 1 bus?
2 men in 1 bus.
That
Sounds like a movie or something.
That sounds like it'd be a show. What show were we watching in the 2.5 Men? That's what it was.
That is a great funny show.
That's a funny show nonetheless.
Best sitcom in my books. Alright.
Last Man Standing, better sitcom.
That's good. He's from Michigan. Tim
Allen.
Tim Allen. Well, he went to Western. So.
Oh, what's the other show with him? I can't think of. Home Improvement. That's another good show.
Yep, Tim Allen. 30 seconds here left in the game, folks. There's a trip there by the captain, Barnett. Oh no, it was Haney, Allison Haney. But Barnett will go from the puck there. Here's Palmer. I don't think Palmer's going to get that birthday goal there.
Palmer's unfortunately not going to get that birthday goal, but it's okay, Matt. I still got the lead and light the lamp, so looks like I'm getting the free steak.
5 seconds to go here in the game. NMU will just run out the clock here. And the final will be 6-1 with a commanding game by the Chippewas. I mean, that's what it was, folks. And we'll definitely go in depth to see what actually happened in this game, as the Chippewas are very excited going over to their goalie, and they will show respect to the other team and the coaches. But we'll be back here at CCHN to give you all the details. Stay tuned. We are here back at CCHN for you guys for the post-game Optimex show. What a great game for the Chippewas. Unfortunately not for NMU, the Wildcats. But great overall game, offensively and defensively. Coming in from last night, that was a great game on both ends, offensively and defensively. Giving up only 2 goals, and the offense was all over the place with different players. Today, same thing, but it was just all the Chippewas with a commanding 6-0 lead. Goals by Del Rey. She had another hat trick, second of the year. Just insane with I think 9 to 10 goals in the season.
9 goals in the year,
9 goals in the season in 5 games, almost 2 a game. And then another goal from Nixon, continuing her streak with 4 on the year, I believe. And Mac Barnett joining in the party with a goal and an assist to Del Rey. And, this whole game was just all CMU. Derek?
Yeah, the only goal on the night for the Wildcats was from Christina Ligas. They only kind of knocked her around off a short, hit off her, I think it was off her goalie mask, and then into the back of the net. So nothing you really could do there if you're the Chippewas. What a commanding game it was for them in all 3 phases. Shore looked amazing again. Man, Del Rey, I know we talk about her basically every game, but she forces us to talk about her every game. Another great game by Del Rey tonight with the hat trick. Barnett starting to make her presence felt on the ice and off the ice in the locker room with her leadership. And then Nixon notching her 3rd goal in 2 games. We called it last night. We said that last night was going to be the coming out party for Gabriella Nixon. I think overall this series is going to be the coming out party for her. She's off to a great start so far.
Yeah, and so CMU being they're now 5-0 on the season, and unfortunately
6-0.
6-0 on the season. This is why I have him. He's got my back. But 6-0.
One of the things I'm good for.
Yeah, 6-0 on the season, and that puts help me out there. The Wildcats at
0-6.
0-6. Dun, dun, dun. But
that's why I have him. Comedic relief.
Players to watch though, Nixon and Del Rey for the Chippewas. So both, obviously, we definitely watched them, and we watched them for a good reason, right? Nixon able to continue that streak with another goal, as well as Del Rey, both playing on the same line and notching in a total of 4 goals out of the 6 for tonight. Zoe Sadi was, we're going to get to my light the lamp, but Zoe Sadi is a part of that line as well. Unable to do anything effectively on the offensive end with goals, but she was definitely a big part of the defense, closing in on the spaces. But Derek, as we go to the keys to the game, did we
the players to watch for Northern Michigan? Before we get to the keys of the game, our players to watch for was Paris Weiglettner. She's the captain for the Wildcats. She had an alright game. She got a couple of shots on net early in this one. Schroer made a couple of key saves on her. I really thought she was going to want to score a goal against her former teammate, Bree Schroer, but she was not able to find the back of the net. And then the other one we had was Lexi Anderson, number 3 for the Wildcats. Again, it was kind of her speed that really made me forced to watch her kind of thing. And she, again, decent game. Nothing really jumps out from the stat books for her either. Keys to the game, though.
Yeah, keys to the game. So number 1 was don't take the Wildcats lightly. So, coming off of a fantastic game last night, the confidence was very high. But sorry, we are having technical difficulties at this moment.
What? Get closer.
Sorry. We're having technical difficulties at this moment, guys. But yeah, don't take the Wildcats lightly. And they did not do that today. They stayed on top of it, and they continue that streak with goals and scored 11 in this series.
The second key to the game was feed your top scorers. Something we saw them do really well. Obviously, Delray had the hat trick tonight. She's leading the team with 9 goals. We really didn't see Saudi get many shots on net. She had a couple that I thought could have went into the back of the net. Didn't really capitalize on anything. And then Nixon getting her 3rd goal in 2 games. We've talked about that a lot. Third and final key to the game was limit Wildcats shot on net. Schroer faced 31 shots today, so a little bit higher than you'd like to see, but it's still a really solid game from her overall.
Yes, and stars of the game going on the CMU side. Number 3 will be Caitlin Williams. She had a goal in this game to make it. I believe it's 5 on the year. These Chippewas are just scoring at a high pace right now. It's kind of hard to keep track who has the total goals for the season so far. But Williams with a goal and an assist tonight, doing very well at controlling the puck. I believe she struggled yesterday at just controlling the puck and making those passes, but she was able to be in the zone today and do what she does best, controlling the puck and making those passes and getting a goal tonight. But who's our second star of the game, Derek?
Second star tonight is Mac Burnett. She had a goal and an assist. She was our 3rd star yesterday with the goal. She added another goal to her total and assist. She's really starting to show us why she is the captain of these Chippewas. We see it on the bus. We see it in the locker room. We see it time and time again. She's a leader on and off the ice. The stats are starting to finally show that for her. Really good game from her today. We already know who the first star of the game is, but do you want to do the honors?
Take a wild guess, guys. But it is Delray. Delray with the hat trick, 3 goals. You can just tell, and just going forward, she's going to be the leader of the team, leader of this offense, and you're going to get something from her every night. A lot of her goals, most of her goals, if not every one of them, was in the crease, with a couple of backhand shots. So she lives there. She lives for those.
She loves the backhand.
Yep. She lives for those rebounds, and she takes advantage of those opportunities, and she'll use that to her advantage going forward, going against Adrian next week, which will be a fun series of home and home.
Next game on CCHN will be Friday night, 7:30 puck drop. Live will be at about 7 o'clock, 7:05. It's going to be the Division III men's team at U of M Flint, followed by them on Saturday from Martin Ice Arena. The women's next game will be Saturday night at Martin Ice Arena against the Adrian Bulldogs, and then Sunday they will travel to Adrian for another afternoon game. You want to do like the lamp, Matt?
Yeah, like the coach said, Adrian's gonna be a tough matchup. It'll bring out the best of us and see who we really are. So everyone's gonna have to contribute and try to see what we can do against a tough team in Adrian. But like the lamp, I had Zoe Shoddy, okay? Shoddy, the reason why I chose her was because she's having a fantastic year so far with 3 goals on that deadly lineup with Delray and Nixon, and she was very excited to see her family's was watching this game at the Saudi house. But goose egg, she didn't do anything with points for me. Come on, Shoddy, right? I mean, but it's okay. We got the win. And you had...
I took the birthday girl, Leah Palmer. I really thought she was going to notch one on her 20th birthday. Finally get the first goal of the season. I got a goose egg as well, so it is still 14-6 my lead. You got to start catching up. Maybe choose Delray every game from now on, Matt?
Yeah, that might be the move, honestly, just choosing Delray. That's a safe bet. But
well, we have a second. We do want to give a big thank you to the Northern Michigan coaches and arena staff, specifically today the Barry staff. We were able to call an amazing game. This is an amazing arena that we were able to call a game from. I want to give a big thank you to Mac TV for lending us the camera, the tripod, all the visual side of it. I want to give a big shout out to MHTV, more specifically Mario Caballero, for giving us the audio equipment to be able to run this game.
Thank you, Mario.
Thank you, Mario. And then finally, I want to give a big thank you to our cameraman, Brendan, who is kind of peer pressured into this, but he did an amazing job. And who knows, maybe he will be replacing Joel Drucker as our cameraman in the future.
Yeah, we knocked him out and got him here. And said, hey, you got a new camera. So, kidding. Just kidding. But, yeah, so... To end it off today, the broadcast of today's game is copyrighted presentation of American Collegiate Hockey Association, MAC TV, and the CMU Club Hockey Network. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the ACHA, CCHN, and MAC TV. The final score of today's game is 6-1, winners with Chippewas. And for the entire broadcast team and my partner Derek Steele, I'm Matt Ryder. So long, everybody.